Hey everyone, I'm Josh Gibbons, and today I want to talk about the importance of having a brand identity that reflects your values, and also the importance in investing in a good, solid brand. So earlier today, and I'm live on Instagram as well for you guys, earlier today, or actually last night, I got a DM from someone saying they want to get personal branding done, they want to get the logo, something nice and simple for their coaching and consulting business. And the first thing I responded was, it depends on your business goals. So with branding, I think a lot of the time people they're so geared into this, like, I don't know where it stemmed from, but every business owner for some reason thinks that just getting a quick logo for their business is going to solve all the problems. But, I'm so lucky now to know that a logo is great, but without a logo being with all the other moving parts, it doesn't really have an impact on the business, or as much of an impact as it can. So I replied, what are your main goals for the business? And she just said, I just want, I want something really simple that tells people what I'm a coach in, and that is it. So if you guys are starting like a coaching or consulting company, or if you have one like at the moment right now, and you want to position as the expert coach to go to, is your goal for the branding gonna be something simple that tells people you're a coach? No, it is not. And this was totally okay. I replied explaining her initial impulse of this answer, where she said, I want something simple that says I'm a coach, or along those lines. What I said was, we are into this this worrying, like this initial impulse. We're worried that we're gonna have to pay like so much money. Like, for some reason, it is really strange. When I asked what her goals for the brand was, and she replied saying, I want something simple that says what I am, that I knew it wasn't true. I knew she was only saying that because if she had gone into more detail, then she was worried that that would somehow lead to her like having to pay more for the branding. So this kind of is a separate point that I'll go into afterwards. But then I asked her, look, it's totally okay that you answered that. Most people do, but that's probably not your true answer. So I then asked her some follow-up questions. What is the true impact you want to have on your clients? Beyond the service, like, how are you impacting their lives? How do you want to be reflected through your identity? What values do you want to live by? And a few other questions like that. And it really got her mind thinking about like the real answer to my initial question. And then at the end, of course, I said, look, the reason you gave me the simple answer was just because you were worried that if you gave me more information, it would somehow lead to you having to pay more for your branding. So this is where I get into the second point. Guys, if you don't invest in your brand, like, what do you expect will happen? This is the thing about people using Fiverr as well. When they want to get their designs done, and they go to Fiverr because it's cheap and it's awesome, but unfortunately when you invest a little into your brand, you're probably going to get little out of it. So I wanted to educate her on that point at the same time. But this needs to start, you need to start thinking about this, is with your branding. If your visual identity is not good enough, if your messaging is not good enough, if you're not living by your values, or you don't even know your true values, if you don't have clarity, if your brand isn't where it should be, then you should invest for the brand, because the return over the long run is going to be insane. Gary Vee has spoken so much about this. Move from a sales and direct response kind of structure to building a brand that will last a lifetime. This is what I love so much about this whole conundrum people have of, oh no, I'm gonna have to spend a lot on my branding, and it's like, yeah, but it is gonna last you your whole brand's lifetime. I think it's really, really. I totally understand as well why people don't want to pay a lot, because they don't initially know what the return is for a strong brand. But believe me, like, it is everything. So it's really important to, one, start thinking about, okay, if I really want to build up a successful, strong brand that differentiates me, that makes me be seen as the expert, that reflects and communicates my core values, that is like amazing visually. When prospects come onto my page and they see my marketing and they come onto my social pages, they think, wow, this is like, they've got their crap together. This is who I want to go with. That can only be done with investment. Hey, Rapulos, I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. I know I did. Hey, welcome to the stream. So that is something to think about with you guys. Over on YouTube right now, if you're watching this recording, I'm going to go through a visual identity case study on my website, and actually take you through a visual identity that, you know, someone would have invested a lot in. This was a personal project, but you guys on Instagram, unfortunately, you're not going to see this. So I'm just going to wrap up really quickly and say, don't hold back on thinking about being optimistic about your brand's potential. Because if you guys didn't, if you've just joined, basically the story is someone wants to start their personal, they want to build some personal branding, some visual identity around becoming a coach slash consultant. And I asked, what are your goals? How do you want to do the brand? Like, how do you want to position? And the answer was simple, just letting people know I'm a coach. That initial answer told me they were worried that giving me any more information would somehow lead to them having to pay a lot of money for their branding. So that is the backstory, and it's so important that I followed up and asked, okay, you know, just forget money, forget about money. Please tell me the vision for your brand. Who are you going to be impacting? How are you going to change your clients' lives? How do you want to be reflected? What core values are you living by that you want to communicate through your visuals? All of that kind of stuff you need to be thinking about, because I want you guys to be positioned as the experts in whatever niche you are. If you're a coach, if you're like a meditation coach, if you're a fitness coach, if you're a digital marketer, you need to be seen as the best. So you've got to invest in your branding. If you're watching this and you get it and you're ready to invest, then I would absolutely love to talk with you, because I think would be a pretty good fit. So just go to joshuagibbons.co.uk. But if not, please have a look through my page, and I've got so many little tips and videos and graphics about how you can start building up your brand, positioning, getting your visual identity on point, which is going to be really beneficial, I think. So yeah, literally after I followed up with her about what she really wants for her brand, I gave her a lot of advice, things to go on. So I'm literally just going to give it to you right now, because why not? I want to help you guys. One, it was content. Start making content around what you believe in, what you're knowledgeable about, and start helping people up front so they can see not only are you an expert with knowledge that you actually want to help. Secondly, it was simplify the messaging. Make it like super clear the value your prospects are going to get, your audience. Make it super clear where they have to go to enter your, you know, top of the funnel. Different things like that. And she replied saying, that is amazing, I'm going to get going with that. So that ended off really well. And I hope maybe a few months down the line, we get to work together on her branding. And if not, that is totally fine, because she's got stuff to go on. So that is really awesome. Hey, how's it going? I wish I knew your proper name. Young professional investor. It's a bit of a long one to say, but thank you very much for coming into the stream. Yeah, I'm going to end you guys off right here. I don't know how long we've been going, about 10 minutes. So it was really good. Niall, that is awesome, man. Thank you so much. You might want to rewatch the replay on this to get the whole story and takeaways, because I'm literally just about to end it off. So sorry about that, just wrong timing. But yeah, if you guys have a question about branding, how to position and differentiate, and how to start thinking about your visual identity, then please reach out with a question. Or if you want to work with me, if it seems like I'd be a great fit, I mean, if I seem like a cool guy to work with, sorry, I'm just going to open my window, then go to joshuagibbons.co.uk and hopefully we can have a chat. Great job, bro. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to end it off here. I'm going to go onto YouTube now, where I'm recording like a fuller version of this, and we're going to go through an example of a brand identity. Okay guys, so we are here on my website going through the Acula Cosmetics case study. So with the whole story and the amazing lady who was asking about her branding, if she wanted something simple, by the way, that is totally okay. This case study I'm about to show you is simplistic, but she was really holding back on her vision for the brand just because she was worried about investing in it. You know, it's very easy to tell that, and it's perfectly okay. People just don't realize the importance of a brand. So let me go through this case study right now, just give you a quick overview. So this is the business card. Professional paper, of course, would be used. This is the main logo. I'll just let you have a look at the different pictures in it and all the graphics. So this is the brand pattern used in the logo mark, some thank you cards. This is the packaging. This is amazing. I really love this packaging. If you saw this on a shelf, like, you would know this is high end. That is like the power of branding, the power of your visual identity, and it's so important that you like invest in it. You can't take shortcuts on this. You can't go to freelance sites and pay like £5 to do this. This is something that takes a lot of like strategy and thinking and storytelling to get a brand to have the perception it does. Imagine if you saw this on a shelf, like, would you immediately think the cheapest option on this shelf? I don't think so. This is all purposeful, and if you need help with this, please go to joshuagibbons.co.uk and learn more about how we can get in touch. I think I could really help your service business, but if not, just go to my Instagram. I've got so many tips and advice about positioning your service business that I think could really help, and also get you thinking about your visual identity as well. So let me know if you need any help. Leave a question below if you have one, but go to joshuagibbons.co.uk again if this is something that you've been thinking about doing but you have no idea, but you really want to get it right. You want to have a strong, successful brand. And yeah, let's do it. I'm going to end off the video here, but thank you very much for watching.